Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to see the top blogging tips that every beginner should know about, and these blogging tips will actually work. These are not superficial ideas, these are practical ideas that you need to implement in your website in order for your website to rank better on any search engines. The first one is that whenever you are starting any kind of website, you have to first, in the initial stage, niche down your articles. What do I mean by that is that, suppose, let me show you an example of this. Suppose you're making a website for blogging. Now, since blogging is a very competitive term, and if you use any kind of keyword research tool, whether it is free or paid or any kind of tool, you will find that it is an extremely competitive keyword. And in order to rank a brand new website for this keyword is very tough. And hence, in the initial stage, you need to break down the first main keyword into sub niches. Now, for this particular example, one of the good sub niche will be, let me check, microblogging. Now, this can be a very good sub niche. Then you can also target podcast for beginners. Though podcast is not directly related to blogging, but it is a sort of blogging, so you can incorporate podcast. Then you can make a sub niche where you are discussing how you can increase your website traffic using Pinterest. So you can target Pinterest and blogging. You can write 3 and 4 articles only based on Pinterest and how it can help you increase traffic in your website. Then you can also channelize, for example, you can also write an article on affiliate marketing for bloggers, how a blogger can create a YouTube channel and can rank better. So these are the sub niches. So in the initial stage, whenever you're starting any kind of brand new website, my suggestion will be always go for sub niche. And once you are comfortable with the sub niche, only then you go to the next sub niche. So for one sub niche, write 5 to 6 articles. Then go to the next sub niche, write another 5 to 6 articles. And in this way, adding one sub niche at a time, you create your entire blog. So if you are going for a very high keyword density keywords and which has lots of competition, it is always preferable and wise that you go for such kind of sub niches. The advantage of this sub niche is that what it does is that it gives you targeted traffic. A person who is searching blogging you don't know why a person is searching the term blogging. He may be searching the term blogging so that he can make his own blog. He may be searching in order to learn about blogging. He may be searching blogging so that he can learn about affiliate marketing. So when you are targeting only a broad keyword, you are not sure what that person is targeting. Hence, it is always preferable that you go for a sub niche. In sub niche, what is happening is that suppose you're writing an article on Instagram and how Instagram can help you grow as a blogger. So you're targeting only people who are interested in Instagram and blogging. So though the number of people has decreased, but what it has done is that it has also given you targeted traffic. So you know what these people are searching, and then hence you can write articles that can satisfy their search intent. And if you can satisfy their search intent, then you can definitely rank better in Google or any kind of search engines. So also you can earn money because these people are wanting you to give an answer to a particular problem. So it is always preferable that you go with such kind of sub niche in the initial stages. The next tip is that you need to write for people and not for search engines. Now, what do I mean by that is that, there are various types of AI writers like Writer, like Word Hero. You can find them. You just type AI writers in Google and you will find them. But those AI writers, they are not meant to be writing articles for people. Because what happens in people is that people have emotion. Emotion is a very big factor for people. And hence, when you're writing an article for a human being, you need to capture their emotions. You need to trigger that emotion point. And only when you can trigger that, you can satisfy that person's desire of learning. Thus, you need to write an article for people and not for search engines. You may have seen multiple videos on YouTube or any other articles where they're saying, right, only optimize your articles for SEO, put this many number of keywords in the heading, subheading. I have also told you, but the thing is that you need to add them naturally in your article. Just because you have to add a keyword in your article doesn't mean that you will put them everywhere you want. Just because you want to have a longer blog post, it is generally said that a longer blog post ranks better. So you will write whatever you want to write in an article. Those kind of things is not going to work. it does not matter whether the article is 1000 word article or 10,000 word article. If it cannot satisfy the people's intent, then this article has no value to search engine or to people, and you will never be able to become a successful blogger. Thus, it is always preferable that you write for people and not for search engines. Over here, you can take the help of these 4 websites. These will help you find particular keywords. I'm going to show you one by one. This is Answer the Public. It is one of the most common. Just type a keyword which you want to do. I have already done this. See, when I typed blogging, these are the various recommendations which I got. So it has helped me understand what type of questions the users are asking. But the thing is that it is not going to give you any data. That is, for example, this are blogging course worth it? So how many people are searching? This kind of data it is not going to provide. It does have a paid version where you may get it. But the thing is that personally I do not like those numbers, because those numbers, except Google, no one has the accurate data, and Google does not release the data. And so what's the point of having that? Yes, they are useful, because if you see that someone is searching a particular keyword for, you are having a number 100, so you know that at least 100 numbers of people are searching, so you can rest assured that this number will be more than 100. Sometimes it is useful, but personally I don't like. I only see keywords and key phrases and questions which I think that are relevant to a human being, a person who may be asking. Suppose blogging business idea. Now this is a good keyword. I am 100% sure that people are searching for this keyword. So when I search, you see there are articles written on that. So in this way you can do keyword research. So you can use Answer the Public. You can also use this free keyword sheeter. So you can just type a particular keyword. Suppose blogging. I'm typing blog. Okay. I type blogging, and when I start sheeting, what it will do is that it will give me auto suggested keywords related to blogging. So you can stop it anytime you want, and then you can check this, what are the things, keyword variations it is giving you. Same things you can also get in Answer the Public, but you can also use this to, you can also select the country and also the language. So these things also you can change. Then you can see the Google trend and determine whether blogging is, let me show you. Let me search blogging and let me search blogging, and let's see which one is more relevant. I'm searching for United States, obviously, and over here you see that the term blogging is having more number of search. If I search it for 2004 to till present, then also I can see that the blogging term in the initial stage it was having a lots of search interest, but day by day its interest is decreasing, whereas the search interest for blogging is increasing. So this type of data is useful for you to plan your website's future, in which direction you want to go. So you can use this Google Trend for that. It will also give you some keyword related variations also. Apart from that, you can also use this question DB. What this question DB does is that it gives you various types of questions related to the keyword which you are searching. You are also going to get this in this particular Answer the Public also, but it also gives you another, more than merrier. So it will take some time to generate. So these are the things which you can do. So you have to do a very proper keyword research. What's the point of writing an article which no one wants to read? So do spend a considerable amount of time in this keyword research, and once you are happy with the particular keyword, make a note of this around. Personally, what I suggest is that always have at least 30 to 40 keywords before you start a website. Please have them. It's preferable that you have 3 to 4 sub niches, and for each sub niche you have at least 5 articles or keywords on which you are going to write the article. Have this entire structure ready before you start your brand new website. Now if you already have a website, then you can see the Google search console and analytical data in order to determine what type of articles are people interested in, and then you can write articles based on that, or you can completely start as brand new category. It depends upon you. What it is your website, it's your choice, but that's at least you need to have at least 30 to 40 keywords on which you can write the article, because I don't want you to waste your entire time trying to do keyword research before writing, and you will not have the energy to write the article. Unless and until you write article, you are not going to get traffic, no matter how much SEO you do. The next point is that whenever you are writing any kind of keyword research, you need to understand the search intent, why that person is searching. The person can be searching for information. Example in blogging is that best tips. What are the best tips for blogging? So says blogging business idea can also be a search term. So here people are asking for information. They want to know what are the different ideas related to blogging. So this is informational. Then sometimes you can get navigational in the sense that best I suppose navigational gives you directional, obviously. So this direction can be either location, where is Google located, or where is suppose SEMrush the key is located. This is navigational. So if you search that, Google is going to give you a navigational direction, or you can search for a website which is an alternative to this. So this kind of navigation it can provide. Then you have transactional. Suppose I want to buy a product. I want to buy a brand new keyboard. So I'm going to search what is the price of keyboard. So please understand this. Over here I want to draw one attention. Here you have two terms. One is your transactional and one is commercial. See, commercial means that you will be buying it in the future. For example, best tables for study at night or best keyboards. This here a person is searching for what are the best tables available. So that does not mean that he is going to buy right now. What it means is that he is going to research and then he is going to buy something in future. So that falls under commercial intent. But if a person wants to buy right now, so he will type best keyboard under 300, or he will be searching for coupon code for keyboard, or coupon code for Amazon, coupon code for some other eBay. So if person is searching for coupons, that means a person is right now interested in buying the article. So such kind of keywords falls under transactional. Now there is a very slight difference between transactional and commercial, but I hope you have understood it. Transactional means a person is going to buy right now. So they are searching for either coupon code, or they are searching for how to pay, or what the payment means. So that is transactional. Whereas in commercial is that they want to judge best or alternative. Suppose keyboard A versus keyboard B, which is better. So these are the commercial intent. So they will be buying, but not right now. So when you write an article, please understand this commercial intent and then write an article. How you will understand the commercial intent? There is few tools which can provide you that, but I personally prefer is that I search a particular keyword on Google and see what are the results is giving. If it is giving me the first few results in terms of shopping websites, that means people want to buy it. So I have to use my own judgment and see the search result which is providing to understand what is a search intent. Apart from that, what we also have to do is that whenever we are writing any article, we need to write an article which are short in paragraphs. So the number of paragraphs should be less. It should have lots of videos, images. In order to make, you need to incorporate multimedia in your articles. If you incorporate multimedia, what it does is that it draws people's attention. You will retain people longer in your website when you add these videos and images. This will help you if you can increase the retention ability of the people who are coming to your website. That will be a green signal to search engines that your article is better than the others, and hence you will be ranked higher. Also, when you're writing any kind of articles, you need to bold these articles. So you need to bold the article. You need to sometimes, depending upon what you are writing, you need to add quotes, you need to make it italics. So you need to use this kind of formatting. So proper formatting is very, very important in order to write an article. Just lots of text are never going to work. So you do pay attention. Over here, I'm going to also recommend you this Hemingway editor. Now this Hemingway editor, what it does is that when you write an article, whatever you write, it is going to show you what is the readability. Lower the better. So if a person, see, you're not writing an article or blogging for, you may be writing it for a research scholar, but normal people are writing for normal human beings, people who just want their query to be answered. They don't want fancy words, they don't want fancy grammars. All they want is that they have a question, they want an answer to that. So you need to write an article for them. So what this does is that it's a free tool, so you can use it online for free. If you want the desktop version, then you have to pay, but online tool is completely free. Over here, it is going to recommend you that whether your sentences are hard to read. Suppose this sentence is hard to read, so you need to change it accordingly. So if you change it accordingly, then in that case, this hardness will reduce. So this is going to check. So please go through this it's completely free. You can write whatever you want to write over here, and it is going to check the readability and also these things. The next point is that you need to understand your competitors. See, when I say understand competitors, I do not want you to go and just copy paste your competitors. What I want you to do is that go and see your competitors' article, see what they are lacking and how you can make your article better. So this is very important. You need to do this. Suppose, let me see for this blogging business ideas. Now, which is the first article recommended by Google? It's an article which is way back in 2016. Now, all the business ideas which were in 2016 may or may not be relevant in today's scenario, especially after the pandemic. So these business ideas have changed. So now you can write an article which can target this particular keyword, blogging business ideas, and make it based on what you can write on business ideas after pandemic. So now you see you have lots of variations. So what I wanted to convey is that go and check your competitor, see what they're lacking. Over here I can definitely tell you that this is old article. So if someone can write an article, the next article is also 2017. This is 2022 and it is having 60 number blog ideas. So I want you to go and see your competitor and see what they have written. See whether you can give an updated, fresh content and also make it better than your competitor. And by better I mean, I'm going to tell once more, by better I mean you need to add videos, images, you need to make checklist, do whatever you can in order to retain the content, in order to make it better than the other. So that's all over here. Next, you need to write an article which is worth getting backlinks. Now there are various ways by which you can get backlink. If you want a dedicated video on how you can get backlinks, then I will make a separate one. Just comment below. If you're liking my videos, please do like the video and subscribe to my channel for more content. Now what I want is that in order to get backlinks, personally you think, when will you give a credit to someone? Whenever you are getting some kind of help from that person. And how can you get help from the person if the person is solving your problem? How? By making the things simpler. And that's the reason you need to provide infographics in your blogs. You need to add data in your blogs. You need to provide authentic resources in your blogs. If you can do these three things, then you will get these backlinks automatically. Because a person who is, suppose I wrote an article where I have added a very good infographics, I have added lots of valuable practical data, and I have also given authentic resources. Now suppose now you are searching for the particular keyword or related keyword, and you come to my website and you've seen these things, all this infographics data and authenticity. So you will develop a sense of trust in my article, and then when you are writing an article, you will definitely give a credit to me by pointing out that you got an idea from this person. The same thing which we are doing for Wikipedia. Majority of us always we give reference to Wikipedia. Why? Because we trust Wikipedia that it is going to provide us authentic information, and hence Wikipedia is getting so much of backlinks without doing anything, just by providing good content. So you need to provide infographics, you need to provide data, you need to provide authentic resources. And in order for all these things, what you can do is that you can use this particular free tool by Google, which is Google Scholar. So you can just go to Google Scholar and you can type the keyword which you are searching, and then you can check what are the resources written. So you can see this is a reference for book, then this is an article, it's a journal, this is also a journal. So you will have lots of articles over here. You can select range if you want to have latest, so how blogging about pandemic. So these things you can incorporate. You can just right click, copy the links and show it to your link it back to your website. Also you can get ideas or data from this research paper. So Google Scholar is a very good tool provided by Google in order to write quality content. And if you can write quality content, then you will definitely get backlinks. The next is that Suppose you have written a very good content, you have done everything good, but whenever a person is searching for any keyword, what is the first thing they are seeing? Suppose I have searched this blogging business idea. What is the first thing I'm seeing? I'm not seeing the infographics which you have done inside the article. I'm not seeing the data which you have put inside the article. I'm not seeing the authentic resources which you have put in the article. But what I'm seeing the headline and the first few introductory lines. Sometimes these are the first few introductory lines, sometimes these are the meta descriptions. So this is the first thing which I'm seeing, and I am going to judge a particular website based on this. Hence, headline is one of the most important thing that you can do for your web article. There are few ground rules is that make sure that your headline is not clickbait. Now if you go through website and YouTube channels, other YouTube channels, you will find that they will tell you to write clickbait articles. Please don't do that. If you promise something inside in the headline, then you have to deliver it. It doesn't matter. If you are, I'm repeating myself once more, if you promise something on your title, then you have to deliver it. So please don't do clickbaits. Personally, what I do is that I have two ways of writing an headline. Suppose I have typed a particular keyword on Google, and then I see what are the first 5 articles written and what headline they have given, and based on that I judge my article. Suppose for this I've seen that 50 small business ideas for bloggers. Over here, how to start a blog, grow your business. Then over here, 50 blog post ideas for business. So as you can see, this business term is there, ideas is there, blogging is there, but here they have targeted small, here they have not targeted small. Then these are the steps which can be taken. So I'm going to see all these first 4 or 5 blogs and then write my own title. Once I've written the title, what you can do is that you can then analyze this title whether it is good or not by using these 2 tools. Everything which I'm showing over here, every link, these links will be in the descriptions. You will find them in the descriptions, so don't worry about this, just understand this. So over here you can check whether your title is good or not. Let me show you one. So I have written a particular title and let me analyze this article. Let me do the same thing for this also. But over here in this you have to create an account. So if you click it, you have to create an account. Account creation is very simple. All you have to do is just sign up using the Google, Facebook or Apple sign up, or you can put your name, email ID and password and you can get the title. Over here you do not need to do anything, just put the headline and you will find, say my overall score is 75, which is good. What I can do is that I can use uncommon words. So over here you can see, just right click and see what are the uncommon words. Let's see what are the uncommon words for headlines. You will find these powerful keywords. So just go through them and just put those things and make sure that you have this score above 70. So there is one thing you can do. I'm again telling you, headline is very important, introduction is very important, and so first type the keyword in your search engine, see the first 4 or 5 blogs what they have written, make your own and then analyze them in these headline analyzers. If you do this, it is more than enough. The last point is that you need to do some basic on-page SEO. And when I say basic on-page SEO, what I mean is that you need to add alt text in the images. You need to put keywords in the title, meta descriptions and H1 tags. And you need to put short description in the URL. So what it does is that, let me show it to you. So when you are on your website, when you type post, what you need to do is, suppose I'm writing an article for this. So I need to make sure that this particular keyword which I'm targeting, it should be in the title, either in exact form or in a variation of it. Then also it should also be in as a H2 tag. So headline, it should be in as an H2 tag. So this has to be in H2 tag. Apart from that, whenever I'm trying to put any kind of suppose images. When I'm trying to upload image, let me image, I need to make sure that this alt text over here also this keyword is present, either the keyword or the variation of the keyword. Obviously whatever is present in this image, it has to be described over here, but make sure that it is related to your keyword. So this is what I'm telling over here. So your images, it need to have an alt text. Alt text is basically describes the search engine and visually impaired person what this image is all about. So you need to put this alt text, you need to explain what this particular image is all about, so you need to do that. Also you need to add, as I've told you, keyword in title, meta descriptions and h1 tag. So you need to put them in the title. In the meta descriptions also you need to put them. How to do the meta descriptions? The thing is that for meta description it is better that you use any of the SEO plugins. Either you can use Skrillly SEO or RankMath SEO. I am using Skrillly SEO, but both Skrillly and RankMath are good. The reason I'm using Skrillly SEO is because I got it in one of the lifetime deal, and it is good. Initially I was using RankMath. If you ask me which is better, to be honest, I am not in a position to tell you which is better, because over here in RankMath I have used the free version, which is powerful, easy to use and just awesome. And in RankMath also, once I have purchased and I started using it, I found that it's also good, because over here I do get the keyword research tool. I also have the live assistant apart from SEO audit. So this is also good. So it depends upon you what you're doing. If you want, I will make a separate video on page SEO where I will show you how you can change the meta descriptions, how you can add all these things. So this is for a separate video. This requires a separate video. I should not incorporate them in just a single video. But the thing is that whenever you are doing any kind of making any kind of website, do make sure that you have these things added in your website. So this is all about the blogging tips for beginners. So let me just revise them once more. You need to target one niche at a time so that you can get targeted traffic in the initial stage. Preferably have 30 to 40 keyword at the beginning of the website, so that you can spend time on writing the article and not waste it on keyword research every time. Write for people, not for search engines. You can use the help of this 4 keyword research tool in order to get a proper keyword. You need to understand the search engine. When a person is searching for a particular keyword, what they want from that keyword. They want information, they want navigation, they want to buy now, or they want to buy in future. So this search intent is very important. Based on your search intent, the user search intent, you need to write an article. Also in the article, you need to make sure that articles have short paragraph, lots of images. It should be bold, italics, colored. So you can use this editor in order to check the grammar and whether this is easy for people to understand. Apart from that, you need to understand the competitor, what they are lacking, how you can make your content better than a competitor. You need, in order to get backlinks, you need to provide infographics, data, authentic resources. For that, you can use Google Scholar. Headlines are very important. That's the first thing that people see in a website, and for that, no clickbait. Write what you're promising in the headline. What I do is that see the first 5 blogs for a particular keyword, and then I write my own, and then I analyze them in any of this headline analyzer. And the last one is then do the basic on-page SEO, like put all text in the images, put the keywords in the title, meta description, h1 text, and write short description URL. So this URL, this has to be short. Suppose this is a short headline because they have directly written headline analyzer, nothing else. So if in this place you write, suppose in this place someone is writing this. Just an example I'm showing you. Someone is writing such kind of headline. The free headline analyzer. Do you think it is good? No, because these are useless words. Free can be good, but they don't want it because it's not completely free, to be honest. Majority of the things are free, but if you need more data, more things, then you need to obviously pay them some way or another. Either you can use either the Skrillly SEO or the RankMath SEO plugins. I will make a separate video on them. So this is all about blogging and SEOs and blogging tips that every beginner should know about. I hope it helps you. Do like and subscribe the video if you find it useful. Thank you.